Hey y'all, what's up? I'm Amy, aka the Pisces here, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. Okay, it is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest and purest white light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings, okay? Please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Piscean to your family the best and most accurate information for them at this time. Welcome to any new subscribers, okay? So very happy to have you. Welcome back to my beautiful star seers that was already here, okay? Happy to have you too, my love. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, okay? This is a reading from the Morrigan, okay? So, pyrite is at the bottom of this deck, okay? This is what pyrite looks like. It says call on your core power, okay? So I think this is what you're doing at this time, okay? With this star energy, I think you're looking amazing and beautiful, okay? Full of hope and, whatever it is that you can have, whatever dreams you want to accomplish. I think that you are well on your way to having and accomplishing those things, okay? You're bringing different realms down to you at this time through your creative energies, okay? Your crown chakra is popping, and so is your sacral chakra, okay? The music that you're making in this world is a beautiful thing, even if you feel like it's a really tiny song, okay? Even if you feel like it's just like a little snippet that you're offering out into the world, it's not. What the life you're living is like, creating this big, like, orchestra type of sound, okay? It says pyrite, aka fool's gold, is a metallic sulfide mineral. Its blingy, confident vibes and often perfect cubic structure align us with nature's power to give energy to amazing, beautiful things like you, baby. Okay, so amazing energy going on with you. Okay, you could be sleeping on your potential just a little bit. I think you're much more capable of what you of then you're much more capable of things than you think. Also, you could be feeling like your life is a little dull, because all of these cards that came out are like this tan beige color. You could be a little bit bored. You could be staying up all night because you're going through some sort of spiritual awakening. You could be worried about the coming things in life. You know what I mean? It says who needs it on this one? Intellectuals and Aquarians, okay? So I think right now you're just in this place where you're getting your mind right and really trying to find the most practical way to jump and dive into your dreams. But maybe you could be boring yourself just a little bit. I feel like you could be putting a little bit too much responsibility on yourself. And the Morrigan's wanting you to bring more color into your life. The Morrigan, that's fairy energy. The Morrigan is like the queen of the fairies, okay? And so you're bringing this fairy realm type of energy into your own life at this time, okay? So you need to spice it up to have a little bit of happiness, go out, enjoy the nature, and bring beautiful things out of you. Because this very beautiful, colorful energy is already located deep within you, okay? It says unlock your highest potential at the bottom of the deck with this astrophyllite energy, which gives me cosmic energy also. We got garnet though. That's what came out for you. It says, what is it? Garnets are deep pomegranate to fiery red stones that have lit wrists for centuries, okay? It says garnet comes in many forms like almandine, grossular, and spessartine, to name three. Gorgeous garnets gush with positive vibes and are perfect sparkly accessories to an I got this attitude. So they're wanting you to boost your confidence a little bit, because like I said, your crown and your sacral, they're totally popping, but there's a need for you to have a little bit more confidence in the things that you create, in the energy that you have to put out there, and in the effectiveness of the things that you're doing and that you're offering to the world. It says who needs it? Writers who aren't writing, painters who aren't painting, and sexual beings who aren't sexing, okay? Which gives me this energy of like maybe you could have had writer's block or some sort of creative block for a little bit, and this is something that has just opened back up. now that you're digging more deep within yourself, okay? But there's a need for you to continue to dig deep within yourself and to believe the things that you find out when you're digging deep within yourself, you know? Believe you're amazing, believe you're powerful, believe you're the star. Believe you've reached such a beautiful high place in your spirituality that you're bringing these magical fairy realms down to yourself. It says where to put it, any place you want to make something, be it art, love, or dollar bills, y'all. You know, and also this energy puts you in more of this energy of attracting love, of attracting money, of seeing more art outside of you, you know. All you have to do is get into your depth and pull the things that you want to see in your reality from within yourself. It says when to use it when you feel like the real you is getting lost in the sometimes shallow, often materialistic priorities of a likes driven culture. Also, this energy of you not searching on the outside of you for approval or, you know, looking for someone else to validate your star power or the magic that you have to offer to the world. Because you're amazing and wonderful, and the only approval that you really truly need comes from God, right? Comes from the divine, comes from your beautiful magical guides and all of these lovely light energies who see you in a much higher light than you have ever seen yourself. Okay, I seen 611, you know, this energy of them loving you and pushing every little bit of information that you need through your intuition to you whenever you need it. This star card is the number 17, which is that number 8, the number of abundance, and more crown chakra energy is here, and also more Aquarius energy is here. Okay, so Garnet is on page 202. 202 could be significant. You could be a life path number 222 or 4. Okay, so it says, okay, so Spessartine Garnet is the one that's like catching my attention. It's on page 204. Okay. So you give your life path number 2, 4, or 6. Let me see. Can I get a good view on it? I don't know. Let me see. You can't really see it. Let me show you like this. This is how it looks on the picture. Okay. It says creativity, sexuality, and attraction. Okay. The elements are earth and fire. So it says it's a powerful stone of attraction. They can help one to magnetize a lover, a new job, a creative project, or anything in which one's personal energy of attraction is a key factor, you know, which gives me that sacral chakra energy. It works with the root, sacral, and solar plexus, you know, so I'm in the right area. That's what I was saying about your confidence. It says it works on the solar plexus, lending power to one's will. Because it is a garnet, it pulls potential realities into manifestation. Therefore, it is a stone to be used with care, since it increases the speed at which one's intention comes into physical form. Okay, so that your intentions, your manifestations, the things that you are trying to create, okay, with this realm bringer energy are starting to come in a lot faster, a lot quicker than they used to, because of the way that you've been getting into your depth, you know, and your confidence is only going to boost and speed this thing up a little bit more, you know. It says Spessartine Garnet resonates with the creative energy of the universe. It encourages expression of the source of creation through bringing one's dreams and visions into reality. It is an excellent teacher of the process of manifestation and making energy into form, okay? So this is what, you know, the Morrigan is working with you on, or your fairy guides are working with you on, you know. The affirmation says, I attract to myself the people, projects, and creative ideas that fire my passion, okay? So I feel like in your deepest depths, you are a very passionate creature, okay? Someone who creates very effortlessly. You could be going through certain things on the outside of you with like people from your past, you know, you could have people trying to come back around or whatever, but that's because the energy that you're in, this beautiful, creative, magical energy, it's gorgeous, you know. People could be aware that you're not like sexually active if you're not sexually active, you know. And even if you are sexually active, they just trying to come and get sexually active with you, baby. They working hard on it with the 8 of Pentacles, okay. But this Virgo energy could be significant, okay? And also Scorpio energy could be significant. You have so many different opportunities coming into you, though, because of the way that you work so hard, you know? You could be an entrepreneur, like that other card said, okay? Or you could just be a master at your craft or whatever it is that you do. I think you're very um, hardworking and committed and dedicated to whatever it is that you do with the divine, and that's something that you really need to keep up. What's going on outside of them that we need to be aware of. So we got the moon kind of crossing, okay? It says, the path may not be clear, but my intuition lights the way one step at a time, you know. Bright, it talks about intuition, illusion, dreams, vagueness, instability, deception, anxiety, fear, misconception, subconscious, and insecurity, you know. I think a lot of people could have been working very hard on your third eye and your sacral and solar plexus chakra, you know, your entire life, okay? Just really treating you nasty and trying to down you. But I think you're in this place where you're releasing these fears, you know, and starting to unveil these secrets that are located within you, but also revealing these secrets that these people have been hiding for a long time, you know. It's like as your anxiety subsides and you walk more firmly in your truth, you are revealing the truths of others, you know, making it hard for them to regain composure and to keep up this self-deception that they've been walking around in, you know. This, the moon is the number 18, okay, which is the number 9, the number of you ending cycles. You're ending cycles through your own uh, worth and value that you're exhibiting on the outside of you. You know what I'm saying? It's gorgeous. And the answer to everything that you need to know or want is yes. And the answer to everything that they want or are trying to get is a big no, because you're the star. I part the deck on again, okay? You're the star, baby, okay? You're this beautiful, tempered earth angel type of energy. You just want to see balance and happiness and joy going on around you. And the more you get into your depth, the more your outside reality has no choice but to match that. So make sure that you stay away from this energy of fear, or that you try to avoid feeling like you're never going to be able to ground whatever it is that you need to ground, because you are greater at this than you really know. So much better at manifesting and bringing different realms to your life and making your life like and improving your life than you think that you are, okay? All right, what else, my love? That was quick. We got the soul star chakra and we got the third eye chakra at the bottom of the deck. And that's what I was saying. Your third eye chakra is so beautiful and powerful. And it's like it can see through any illusions. It brings out any and everything that you need to see or know. And this is why they were attacking your third eye for so long. I think your third eye chakra has always been a very strong and scary thing to the people around you who have been hiding all of these things. But now ain't nowhere to hide, okay? I'm hearing nowhere to run, no baby. There's nowhere to hide, okay? So we got soul star chakra and we got merging with the divine, okay? Because that's what you absolutely truly have done, baby. You've merged with the divine, and I think it's just only getting deeper and deeper for you, okay? This beautiful connection that you have with them. So it says transcendence, letting go, being filled with divine light, channeling karmic records, the bridge between the spiritual and the physical realms, and ascension. It says this image captures the merging of time beyond space and kaleidoscopic wisdom, okay, that penetrates our being. We have lived in many worlds, all interconnected. They uphold the lessons they carry as messages of transformation. Their synergy creates the expansion of the universe. Gaze into the place where the light between our stardust can become anything, and collective evolution is a part of a grander story. When we simply let go, we become all that we have been seeking and glimpse the greater dream. Remember that you are an infinite being with the ability to expand your awareness beyond space and time. Consider that paradigms outside this physical reality may be unfathomable until we raise our vibration and can think outside of the mind. Meditate on the idea that everything that ever was and ever will be is happening simultaneously right now across multiple dimensions, okay? Everything, everywhere, all at once. It says the themes are karma, or what can be implemented or cleared for your optimal progress toward ascension. Okay. So, this is what the Morrigan wants you to focus on. How can you step more into being your most unlimited self? What type of ways of thinking are you holding on to or holding back that's keeping you from seeing in a more multi-dimensional type of way? What's blocking your kaleidoscopic vision? Okay. It says fathoming beyond the mind's enlightenment connection to the universe and life force energy. This is what your fairy guides are trying to increase within you. So you're getting this major soul star chakra upgrade. Okay. Which is in one of your etheric chakras. Okay. It says the color wash is the kaleidoscopic rainbow. You might have really liked kaleidoscopes when you were younger, but I mean, what kid doesn't love a good kaleidoscope? Okay. Also, you could have been very interested in the stars, very interested into like in telescopes and things like that, looking into space, the planets. You could be into astrology and things like that. Okay, or these certain things could be calling you, calling your energy, calling your attention all of a sudden because it's meant to connect you with this higher soul star chakra energy, meant to connect you more with your star stuff, is what I heard. Okay, we got 15. It says the healing position of the soul star chakra is 15 centimeters above the head. For a card healing, anywhere just above the head is fine. Okay. So, I don't know. What is this garnet getting to your depth type of energy? What do we need to know? Like, what is in the depths that we need to know? Okay, we got Avalon. So let me look at it. I'm still learning this deck, kind of. Okay. It says a powerful magical energy wants to rise within you. And it's funny because this is a moon dragon, okay? And I pulled out the moon as far as what's going on outside of you, but it was crossing, remember? So the moon is very important to you and your situation. And also it gives me this energy of the people outside of you trying to use the moon to keep you from getting your revelations, trying to keep you from knowing the truth, but they could never because you are a master of the moon energy. It says the moon dragon is awakening the priestess or the sorcerer within you and will travel with you to Avalon, the Isle of Apple Trees. Okay. So giving me this energy of, your guides, your fairy guides, awakening this priestess sorcerer energy within you and opening you up more to the Akashic records or more to this multi-dimensional way of thinking and being, this multi-dimensional access to wisdom and information. Beautiful. Okay. It says, follow this very beautiful silver dragon to the world of your ancestors, allowing it to lead the way. So you really working very closely with your ancestors at this time, listening to what they say. Okay. It says, take a look at the long line of your ancestors, at the priesthoods that have gone before you, at the sorcerers and shamans. Okay. So you come from a long line of priesthoods, sorcerers, and shamans, baby, from a long line of power, is what I heard. It says, recognize the beings that stand at your shoulder, the beings that you have been in the past. Take the magic and the knowledge deep into your heart and speak as you once did, full of wisdom, gentleness, and to those who need it. So they're renewing, like, this is the part that's coming from the depths of you as you awaken this soul star chakra energy within you. Okay, stepping more into the truth of who you really truly are, more into the magical and amazing side of you, getting this new intellectual property, these new ways of thinking about things, these new ways of doing things, these new ideas of how you can be successful, these new ideas of how you can help other people. It says the hope has reawakened. Knights, sorcerers, and priestess once traveled to pay their last respects to their beloved king on the Isle of Priestesses, leaving a token on his grave mound. So, this energy of you putting money on your altar to honor your ancestors, if you have an altar, or you could be finding coins and things like that. You could be really feeling connected to the Yeshua energy, okay? Also, so what's the garnet? Get into your depth energy. What else is coming from within the depths of them that is awakening so beautifully? Okay, the power of your prayer as you awaken more magical energy within yourself and connect and tap more into this divinely guided type of energy. The more powerful your prayers become, and these intentions that you're setting, and like I said, these manifestations that you're trying to create, setting this beautiful fire within your depths, such passion and such whew, motivation coming out of this energy is beautiful. Okay, a greater sense of independence, a more amazing stillness and peace within yourself, and a lot more clarity on your destiny and what it is that you're meant to accomplish in this life. What's garnet? And get deeper into your depths. Okay, and fear. Now, these different magics and things that you're awakening within yourself can come with past life memories and these new sets of fears and things that you have to heal all over again, when you answer the king's calling, because we got the King Arthur right here at the bottom of the deck. At the bottom of the deck, okay? When you answer the king's calling, yes, you're accepting these gifts and you're, learning to heal and use your scars as, this experience and this amazing tools to help you move forward. But you're also making this agreement with the divine to die over and over again, to kill certain parts within yourself that don't serve you, and that includes fears and memories and old things that come along with these gifts that you're pulling in from past lives and multi dimensions. Okay, it still requires a certain level of shadow work. Okay, so make sure that you stay on top of that and that you're really truly expressing what it is that you want and need to the divine at this time, because you're going through a very powerful thing. Okay, I love this reading so much. Okay, thank you, beautiful Morrigan. What else? What's Avalon and prayer? We got the moon. Okay. So I think there's just so much about yourself that you really truly don't know, or even like so much about yourself that you're kind of in denial about. Cancer could be highly significant. Okay. What else? What's prayer in the fire chalice? We got the magician. Okay. So this is what I'm saying. It's like you've been blind to this magic that you have to offer for so long, but only to keep you safe. It's like the more you step into these new opportunities and step through these new doors that you're opening with this beautiful energies of healing and love, the more magic is unlocking within you and the more you're allowed to like see these things. And I'm also hearing pull up to the scene with my ceiling missing. Okay, baby, that's where you're going, to a place where your ceiling is completely missing, where you don't have any concept of a limit. Okay, but this is the energy that you naturally sit in. Okay, what's fire chalice and the fear? We got the warden of cups. Okay, so I think there's improvements coming to your emotional intelligence, maybe coming to the way that you look at these emotional situations that you may find yourself in. You could be experiencing certain emotions, or like maybe needing a rebalancing of your emotions. Like you could really be, this fear thing is very strong that you could be dealing with, like maybe you got taken out for being so magical in past lives. Maybe you had a lot of people betray you in past lives, and because these are the kinds of fears that are really hard for you to get over in this lifetime. But with this rooted or this hierophant type of energy, I think that you are a lot more stronger than you think. You're super official, and also you have all of this access to all of this occult type of knowledge that doesn't just that isn't just readily available in this world. You have access to all of this energy that you're not necessarily going to find in a book or whatever, you know. And also there's this energy of you really recognizing that God hears you every time that you pray, you know. The one true creator of us all is always always has his ears perked and ready to listen to what it is that you have to say, what it is you want to co-create with him, because you bother to open your mouth and even put forth the effort that it takes to co-create with him. So don't worry and don't have any fears as far as your journey and where you're going and how things are going to pan out. Just try your best to put as much happiness and love as you can. And spending much more time outside helps you to burn away certain fears that you have within yourself, because you're outside and you're connecting with that earth energy and grounding much more of that magical energy that floats around in the air very naturally, helping you to stay out of any mental entrapments and to, you know, not have any issues walking away from anything that isn't serving you. And also there are big exposures taking place outside of you because the way that your fire is burning within yourself, you know. I think for a long time, you know, you really weren't paying attention to this offer that the divine had to show you, you know. Like you were too busy crying over this spilt milk for a while, but that's because there were a lot of things that were yet to be revealed to you, you know. A lot of people that judgment needed to be called on. But now the judgment has been called and people are being exposed and people are being handled and they're in the mental entrapments that they meant to set for you. So don't worry about that. Just worry about developing yourself in the best way that you possibly can. What's the Magician and the Warden of Cups? We got the Eight of Wands, okay? So many beautiful, amazing messages rushing into you. So much new, fresh, loving type of energies rushing into you. What's rooted in the Eight of Wands? The Nine of Crystals, okay? And all to increase your value, to increase your worth, to increase the way that you see your own value and worth. It's gorgeous, okay? To increase the way that you create and that you make your magic in this realm. You're going to start to make your magic from such a more confident place, which is going to make it so much more powerful, okay? Okay, so what is the Moon and the Magician and the Soul Star chakra? We got anticipation. It's very important that you anticipate these types of things coming in, you know, like this energy of you preparing. I'm hearing get ready for your blessing, get ready for your miracles. Okay, so get ready for your blessings and your miracles. Anticipate your blessings and your miracles. Okay, anticipate this new level of magic to enter into your life. Anticipate an increase or a boost in the way that you pull the realms down to you and ground magical energy into this realm, you know, because that's one of our biggest job as light workers, right? To ground the light or ground the magic or ground the most beautiful energies that we possibly can for the entire collective to benefit from. So make sure that you are anticipating these types of beautiful things to always take place in your life, and they always will, because you have an entire team that makes sure you get whatever it is that you need. And also, like, the more that you anticipate the best for yourself, the more you have confidence in yourself, the more you naturally call in the judgment and the wrath to the people around you who deserve it. Because that's another big part of your job as a light worker, I think. What's Magician and the Warden of Cups? We got isolation, okay? So I think it's really important to the building of this energy and to like keeping your emotions very balanced, that you isolate yourself from anything that isn't serving you at this time, you know. Don't be too in isolation where you're sad and you're depressed or whatever. But just know that if you are in isolation, okay, so don't be too in isolation where you feel sad and depressed, but also know that when you are in isolation, these things that you're anticipating, these things that you're trying to manifest, all of these different things, you're in this isolation to prepare for those things. Because if you don't take time to yourself, if you don't take time with just you and the divine, how can you expect to see these things come to fruition for you, you know? Try not to be so resistant to your guides, and also have this trust and this faith that they are protecting you. and that they really love like your routine, this routine that you've gotten yourself into, and this bond that you're building with them is amazing, and it is the reason why you're receiving all of this insight and all of these beautiful nudges on which direction you need to go in, all of this insight and these directions to this beautiful abundant type of energy, all through this commitment that you have made with the Most High. Okay, so just continue to uphold that, and don't feel like you have to anything to worry about when it comes to these, ghosts of the past who are only interested in themselves and what it is they can scavenge from you. Because they would love nothing more than to get their hands on these types of gifts. But they would use these types of gifts in a very negative and selfish way. Okay, and also this anticipation energy could be people anticipating your downfall, anticipating you never stepping into these magical energies, but they're too late. Okay, you're already receiving these very beautiful and powerful higher upgrades. Okay, so continue to just do what it is that you're doing, and don't feel like you've been sitting around or putting these things away for a rainy day for no reason. You really have been building up the most beautiful wealth within yourself through the use of your gifts. Okay, you've been building yourself up in an amazing way. All the things you've been curious about, all the things you've been learning about, all of the things that you have been trying in an attempt to improve yourself have all been working out for the betterment of you. So don't lose that curiosity. Continue to question things. Continue to try to find new things to discover. Continue to try to find new foods, and just introduce as much new things into your life as you can. And a lot of those things you can do right from where you sit. I seen 3113, so giving me this energy of you really really mirroring the divine in a major way, mirroring their balance like no one in your life has ever seen. Has ever seen. Okay, the way that you're mirroring the divine is so beautiful, so continue to do that, because that's why you're being blessed with such upgrades in the first place. They really want to introduce you to these depths that the Morrigan is talking about. Okay, and trust your intuition when it's telling you, that you're dealing with a shark, or you're dealing with a negative energy, or that you're dealing with someone who wants to emotionally manipulate you. Know when to swim away from the situation, and don't try to hold on to anything that isn't right for you just because you feel it but you can't see it and you can't prove it. So you're not going to expect the worst out of them. You're not expecting the worst. You're believing your intuition and what your guidance told you when you ran into that person. What's the final thought on this, my love? We got the Tower with unplug and relax for a spell. Like, this is what your fairy guides are really wanting you to do as much as you possibly can. Do that yoga, do that self-care, work with crystals, work with herbs. What is it that calls your soul? What is it that lights you up? This is how you really truly get into your depths, by focusing on the different things that you're attracted to try, the things that you naturally just love. Okay, these are the things that tell you a lot about who you are. From the things that you eat all the way down to the colors that you wear all the time, they all say something very beautiful about you and the different multidimensional versions of you. Okay, yeah. And with this rose energy at the bottom of the deck, don't forget to forgive. Forgive yourself for the things that you didn't see. Forgive yourself for the mistakes that you made, not only in the past in this life, but for the mistakes that you made in past lives. Forgive yourself for any ways that you feel like you ever let yourself down, baby. Forgive yourself for everything that you ever went through where you feel like you didn't move right, because you did. You moved exactly how you were meant to move. And also have that very same forgiveness for the people outside of you who will never have the clarity. Have forgiveness for them, because they will always be lost. They will always be stuck because they're trapped in a destructive cycle. Have forgiveness and have empathy for them. And have that forgiveness and empathy for yourself. It's so important to keeping this magic awake within yourself. It's a very emotionally mature thing for you to have that love and forgiveness for yourself. And it's so necessary to where it is that you're supposed to be going in the future. Allow yourself to feel whatever it is that you need to feel along this journey, and find the joy and the happiness in whatever moments you can find it, baby. because you're painting this beautiful mural type of energy in your life, really creatively expressing who you are. This is what you came here to do, okay? So make sure that you are your own first priority, and that when it comes to others, you try to keep your heart light as a feather and always think before you judge other people and what they're into, okay? Which giving me these coven energies, okay? These people outside of you trying to do this magic on you, trying to focus on you. You really hurt them, okay? You really bring in the wrath when you have empathy and forgiveness for them. So make sure that you do your part and let your team do the rest when it comes to giving out this judgment, and then when it comes to people getting what it is that they really truly do deserve, and like have this mentality that at the end of the day, we're all just stardust, From dust we came, and to dust we shall return. Surround yourself with as much love and community and happiness that you can, and make sure that you're not seeking anyone's approval. Look at the fairy sitting right there on her knee. I love it, okay? And look at the fairy right here. The fairies outside of them on this part too, giving me this energy of fairies being very involved in your life, okay? This energy helping you to make so many beautiful changes for yourself, and teaching you this bravery, and teaching you to be very honest with yourself, and teaching you to be your own knight, teaching you to save yourself and to come home to yourself as much as you need. It's beautiful. All right, what's the final thought now? So it says it's time you took a step back and spent some quality time with your one true best friend, yourself. Look up some yoga videos on YouTube, try out guided meditation, read a book from a genre you might not usually read, take a morning stroll around your neighborhood, and discover places you've never been before. When we take the time needed to recharge, we're paying the greatest respect to ourselves, And when you pay that beautiful respect to yourself and that love to yourself, that's how you really pull out all of the magic and wonder that you hold within the depths of you. So, with that, I'm done. I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, my love, that you got something that you needed out of this. And I will see you later. Bye.